on the show, kompleto po sila, but never the mom. But this time, on her TV debut here on Kababayan, LA, Ida Basco is here along with Ariana Basco, of course, the youngest and the only girl in the Basco family, and Darion Basco. Hello and welcome to Kababayan, LA, you guys. Thank you for coming. We're here to talk about your mom. I remember 2 years ago we had something for your dad, right? Father's Day. Now it's Mother's Day. So, Tita, happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you very much.
How was it like raising 4 sons and a daughter? In the States, nonetheless.
In the States. Well, I had a great journey. If they asked me to do it again, I'd do it again in the States.
Really?
It was wonderful.
Wasn't it difficult? A lot of people, they have 1, 2 kids and they already complain about time management and stuff. How did you do it? Did you get help from your parents maybe, or?
Well, I came from a family, my first generation from the Philippines, and they raised us so differently, which, you know, I wanted it so much different. So when I got married, my husband and I vowed that we would do it different. So we took classes together.
Oh.
So, and early childhood education, night classes.
Wow.
So what he took, I took, we took, you know, and so we could be on the same page.
Right.
So we can, you know, pretty much, you know, enjoy our childhood with them, because we didn't really have a childhood with them. So we journeyed together, and this is what we produced.
So essentially, you're like brothers, sisters. Ariana, what was it like being in an atmosphere that's like that? It's like your mom said, you know, they pretty much did their childhood alongside your childhood.
Yeah. I mean, my parents are super fun and super loving and educational. I mean, I was learning how to read when I was, what, like 2?
Yeah.
2, I could read.
Wow.
And it's always been so loving. I mean, we've struggled. We've had our struggling times, but we've never gone hungry. We never knew anything but just we dance and sing around the house and play games and learn letters and learn numbers.
Darion?
Yeah. And I mean, she sort of made it her mission to give us everything. So my memories of just growing up is mom running us from karate to gymnastics to ballet to, I mean, the days were packed, and she just it was like the mission of her life to do it. So what my dad built our garage into like a playroom for us kids, and then it would be the whole neighborhood's kids being there.
Right.
So that would be where, and she would have us learn, all of us learning. We all read way before we were in school, knew math before we were in school, and then we would just do activities throughout. Our days were packed. I mean, packed.
Right. But see, that's the thing, that's the atmosphere within the family, inside the family. But then when you go out, especially in U.S. culture, it's so different. Didn't you get teased like you hung out a lot with your mom, especially adolescent years?
Actually, the way that we were like, it was like cool to be Basco or to be in with the Basco family. It was like they made it in a way, and then we just carried ourselves in a way where it became like it was not that at all. It was totally opposite of that. It was just like, and it's still to this day it runs that way. To this day, when friends come into contact with our family and we bring them into our family, it's like they want to be around our family. They can't believe that we're so close. We're brothers. We're sisters. We're all so close. We're in the same business. How can you be so
I know
close?
You're always together. You have weekly gatherings. Tita, was it difficult?
We've been married almost 40 years, and we've never, maybe in the last 40 years that we've been married, we've only been alone like 2 years. Because it wasn't open, my door was never locked. There were people would come at 4 in the morning and say, I need a place to sleep.
Really?
So there's, you know, whatever.
Our cousins. Our house was packed all the time.
So at one time we'd have like 17, 18 people at the house.
How about, go ahead.
To, you know, because they don't have a place to stay, or they felt safe there.
How about disciplining your children? I know you get along, but I'm sure there were bad days. And how was it like?
Hardcore. I mean, mom was
spanking?
she's
No?
small, but spanking.
Really? You got spanked?
When it needed it, but we needed, but see,
Are you kidding?
Come out with the belt,
Are you kidding?
But it wasn't really that hard, but
ear pinching and mom was
pinching or washing them out if you said a bad word.
Tough, really.
See, they say
Big
that
discipline.
when you use violence on your kids, disciplining them that way, they don't turn out to be good people. And I see that, obviously, you know.
Well, there's always, like I said, in early childhood education, what we learned here, we always have to explain things to them instead of, a lot of times when we were growing up, we were punished and we didn't know what we were punished for.
Right.
So we spoke to our kids in their level, too. So, you know, if they were in trouble, I mean, like for example, you know, like grades have to be at a certain grade level, and my one son didn't get to drive for a whole year, and he had his license.
Right.
You know.
Really? That's not
It's not you. It's not you.
No.
That's
So-
just punishing. Just punishing.
Yeah, and like I said, like when we had like the 16 to 19 people, we'd have like weekly meetings where we had chores divided into 3 levels, and we'd have we treated it like we ran it like a business.
Right.
For your team.
So we taught them how to like.
So I think I will call it creative parenting. You know, there's so much to talk about. I'm going to try to get one more block with you guys, hopefully, and I know you're going to sing for us as well. We will try to get that when we return. Don't go away.